Hey everyone, here is part 2 of a review of the festivals we went. So it's time now to review Raismesfest. And before I kick off with the lineup, let's first talk with the festival. So apparently the festival is a hard rock festival, which I found out later on after reading about it. And the reason why I didn't recall that it was a hard rock festival was the very fact that on the festival itself there are not a lot of rock statues or references. Like there is a bit of merchandise area, I think, but like I don't know, it doesn't have this rock and roll vibe. And if you look as well on the lineup, there was one very odd thing. Like you had two all day hard rock bands, but like I had the feeling that Korpiklaani was really displayed and put up front, and it's a very odd choice to put a folklore band on that night because it's a totally different experience. Like hard rock is get drunk, have a good time with your friends, and just let your hair loose, whereas folklore requires more listening. At least that's my personal experience. It also is a different engagement. And yeah, of course, Korpiklaani has the vodka vodka song, and it's like a party song. But like for me, it's a whole totally different experience. And you saw as well on that night at Raismesfest that the crowd that there was less crowd for Korpiklaani, and especially when they had technical issues, power cut, like half of the people were gone. And it was also interesting that there wasn't so much crowd engagement with Korpiklaani, and it makes sense if you look at it. It's a hard rock festival that specialized in hard rock, and then you have something 360 different. Raismesfest on the base of program was a bit an odd one, but yeah, let's go now to locations. So I hadn't time to explore, but it was quite greenery with a lot of grass, a lot of space, and a lot of things were not far away, but they were spaced out, and I really loved it because it's so handy, so great to have a bit of space when you go for food. There are no queues, so that was excellent organized. But as well, the signature sessions were great because each band had an opportunity to connect with the fans, and as well Merc was sold by I think the festival, so it helped the bands to make some profit, connect with the fans in a structured way. So I think that was a great one as well. And the food, it was amazing. The food, like well cooked and so on. And yeah, the food was great. The location was great as well. So from that perspective, I would say that's great. Yeah, anything else? The crowd. The crowd was, yeah, the crowd could be a bit better on this festival. What I noticed that this festival doesn't like position itself internationally. As a result, you have a lot of friends crowd, which is not entirely great. It's of course great to meet your friends, metalheads, but it's hard when your only language that you speak are Dutch, German, and no friends. It makes it very hard to connect, make friends, and that's what the hard rock festival is all about, find new people. And that was a bit of a disappointment, and I would advise to the festival. It has a really great core to go online, attract some English people. Like it's a festival to be promoted, and it would be so great to share a beer with someone you don't know yet, and it would be great to speak in one language. So yeah, that's my opinion. But let's go to the lineup now. So the lineup, we had the opportunity to see first of all Liv Sin once again, and it was interesting because this time the backtracks worked, and yeah, it really enhanced the experience. but the stage was bigger as well, and there was a challenge because it was so hot, burning hot, but it was amazing. Liv was in top form. She really used to all stages and she really came close to the audience, so she really greatly played, and the band was in general so tight on this day as well, despite the warm weather. So they really gave a great show and was amazing. So many friends, people coming, putting their hands up, clapping. They have really a lot of songs which require different crowd engagement, so it was a great set they put on this day, and yeah, the crowd was fantastic. And you saw as well at the signature session so many people to just have a chat with the band, get their things signed, and it was like, yeah, it was well deserved, and it was so great to see one of the greatest bands to be, yeah. So yeah, definitely to see so well received. So yeah, Liv Sin was fantastic. And then the next one we saw was Audrey Horne. And Audrey Horne we reviewed, interviewed, live covered last year. Check it out. And on this night, whoa, what an experience. Like, I saw them a decade ago at festivals, and I didn't expect them to go totally insane and crazy on a festival where there were so many people. But no, they didn't care. They just wanted to have a great night. And it was interesting because they didn't play for a good of couple months, but they were so on top of the game. The twin solos they did, the riffs, the jokes they had. Tossie was visiting the drummer, then somebody else was visiting Kieto, so it was nice as well. For me, interesting to stand in the back as there was so much interaction happening between each other as well. And then how they came close to the audience, it was insane. One moment Arv was gone from the stage and I was like, what the fuck, where is he gone? But there he was, playing in the middle of the crowd next to me, his guitar, and I was like, whoa. And then he went back like with the guitar on his head, just straight through all the crowd. And it's insane if you have like 1,000, I don't know, so many people, and you just go for it. And then waiting for tonight, Tossie even went into the audience, and the guards were following, security were following him with the line and everything, and he was just singing there waiting for tonight in the middle of the crowd. So it was insane. And yeah, and then so yeah, Audrey Horne was like unreal, really great band. Check them out, check our previous interviews, coverage out. And then Korpiklaani, despite not being a great fit on the lineup, I would say they were much better than last year this year when I saw them with All-Star, because they had this nice decor with artwork of the logo, and as well wooden planks where they could, like, where the harps, violist could play on there. And as well the whole environment helped because there was a forest or greenery, so it really enhanced like the folklore experience. There was a castle as well, which was nice, so it really fitted the landscape, and they really were on top of the game. I really liked how they built up their set. They kept as well vodka for the end, so you go with party smell. So I would say they really played great, and the whole decor and setting added to this experience. So yeah, in short, Raismesfest is a great hard rock festival. It was a great hard rock festival. It has really some great points. However, I would say it would be a 10 plus experience if there would be more English crowd, but as well if the lineup would be tighter in rock and roll, and as well if they would bring out the rock and roll experience with, I don't know, statues, like if it would be. So yeah, in short, so the lineup was overall really great of Raismesfest. Korpiklaani was a bit an odd one from the festival promoter to book. I really enjoyed them, but I can understand that they were not a fit. And then yeah, overall the festival, it has some really great elements like the food, the location, castle, as well like the space, the connection with the bands, having opportunity to get everything signed. The organization was well done and most of the lineup was well thought. But then they could improve by becoming more international and as well breathing out the rock vibe by focusing more in the programming as well as bringing some, I don't know, rock status, rock history, something like that. And yeah, so they could go as well social media. But yeah, overall enjoyed it. And yes, see you.